Helping Helpers, Episode 3. Today, we're going to be visiting a local church.
My helper is actually a pretty religious person. Every Sunday, on her rest day, she goes to a church for local domestic migrants called JCCM, which is also a Christian church. It holds services on Saturdays and Sundays, kind of like a safe haven for these helpers, really. That was my first impression. So, this Sunday actually, I decided to just come along with her and kind of see what my helper did on her rest days, and how that might have differed from what I traditionally see, of helpers sitting on the streets and talking to their friends, maybe Skyping their families. I decided to come along as well and maybe learn more about their religion and how these helpers got used to this really interesting and really new life here in Hong Kong. When I first entered the church, I was greeted by the sound of everyone talking warmly to their friends about how their week went, the smell of homemade pancit made by the church leader Rita herself every week, and some drinks. Cheers! I started talking to the church leader Rita about her life, and she told me that her mom passed away at a really young age, and from then on, she took a gamble with her life. And so, after being influenced by some people who might not have been the best, Rita decided without any calculations to take the move and come to Hong Kong. It was tough at first, with everyone trying to discriminate her, judge her, and even alienate her. But that's also when Rita found God and religion and met a lot of new friends because of this religion. And so 7 years after coming to Hong Kong, Rita decided to start this local church called JCCM for domestic migrants. And there is where it all started. This church to Rita was like a home away from home for everyone, where life in Hong Kong could be temporary and your friends could end their contracts any day and go back to the Philippines. Rita decided to make this church a permanent home for people who found the world in Hong Kong to be very temporary. And for me, that is very inspiring. The people in the church were able to find their buddies and share about their troubles with each other, and even do fun activities like go to the beach with each other. And I think that's definitely a very insightful experience, and it's a really nice community to have because of religion. So, what did I learn from this experience? Well, firstly, I learned that helpers are just like us. They have friends, they have family, they have worries, and they have happy things that go on in their lives as well. Instead of treating them differently, I think we should treat them equally, like how we treat ourselves. We should be kind to them, respect them, and I think that definitely we should understand that they have their passions and hobbies as well, just like us. Another thing I found really inspiring about Rita's journey was actually that your life is in your own hands. No matter what circumstances or what environment you're born under, you're always able to change the direction of your life. Just like how no matter where you start, you're always going to be able to hit your golf balls into the hole. But most importantly, what I learned was that it's really important to make sure you have a community that supports you and is kind of like a safe haven to you. Just like Rita's church, even if she was struggling, or even if any of her church members were struggling, they could just show up anytime and talk to each other about their struggles. Just like Rita said, you can't heal your wounds if you cover them. So go hang out with your friends and make some memories. Maybe talk about your struggles and your dreams. Make sure you're able to heal your wounds. Let's take a photo.